All right, friends, it's time for Gospel Preview Thursday when we look ahead to that gospel reading. Sorry about that screen popping up. I got it. All right, here we go. Good to see you this Thursday. We're continuing Jesus' missionary discourse, which we've talked about for the last 3 Sundays, basically, this long section in Matthew chapter 10 where Jesus is giving the disciples instructions. So we're continuing on with that there, and it starts this way. First, it says, I have come not to to give peace, but to bring a sword. I have come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Tough words from Jesus. In fact, this coming Sunday, we're going to start a new Bible study on Sunday mornings called Jesus Said What? It's based on a book by someone who used to be a field worker here, Chris Kennedy. He's now a pastor down in San Antonio, Texas, and he took on a bunch of the hard sayings of Jesus that kind of strike our ears as odd, like the one you see on your screen today. And we're going to work through those. The pastors are leading that class. We'll take turns teaching it, and I hope you'll come. So I don't want to steal the thunder. I think Pastor Roland has this one, so I'm not going to spend a devotion spoiling his class. You have to come on Sunday morning. But I think at the very least, the reality of what this passage teaches us is that Jesus' presence and the decision we make for him, one way or another, either before or against, can divide even families. What family don't you know that has some division in it among what they believe? Maybe a son or daughter strays from the faith. Maybe a wife believes and the husband doesn't, or vice versa. And that causes deep conflict and stress because this isn't just over something ancillary, like, what kind of car we're going to own, and that's a pretty big deal, or where we're going to live, or what kind of income we're going to have, or what we're going to spend our money on. But this is about eternal things. The stakes are high, right? So when Jesus comes into the world and says, I'm the Son of God, whether we say yes or no to that, and who we live our lives with, that's going to create division, even amidst the strong ties of family bonds. So again, I hope you'll join us for that Sunday morning study where we'll flesh this out. Sermon's not going to be on this passage because, again, we don't want to steal that Bible class's thunder, but we'll continue to look at some other things Jesus says here for the sermon on Sunday morning, which I know you'll make time to be in worship, and I look forward to seeing you there. As always, God's peace until then.